Hey, thinkers and builders. Have you ever wondered, why do two people with the same salary end up with totally different wealth? Today, in this second episode of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker, we'll uncover the answers through Wealth Files number 10 to number 17. For part 1, click the Above I button to catch up on the first 9 wealth files that built the foundation. You'll hear powerful stories of Radhakishan Damani, Byju Raveendran, Chetan Bhagat, and more, all to help you shift your money mindset. Welcome back to Read with Joy, where books become breakthroughs. Let's dive in and unlock the millionaire mindset. Wealth file number 10. Rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. If people want to be rich, why do they feel awkward accepting money or praise? Because rich people understand that receiving is a natural result of creating value. They welcome wealth without guilt, and that opens the door for more of it. Look at the journey of Radhakishan Damani, the quiet genius behind D-Mart. From the beginning, he wasn't just focused on giving value, he was equally open to receiving it. He listened carefully to market needs, welcomed insights from mentors, and embraced every opportunity that came his way. When success knocked, through loyal customers, trusting investors, or expanding profits, he didn't shy away or downplay it. Instead, he received it fully, with humility and clarity. Unlike those who feel uncomfortable with too much attention or success, Damani understood that accepting value is just as important as creating it. And that's what helped him multiply it. Even after achieving billionaire status, he stayed humble, yet never guilty or hesitant about the wealth and recognition he had earned. Lesson: open your hands to receive freely, because wealth flows where it's welcomed. Wealth file number 11. Rich people choose to get paid based on results. Poor people choose to get paid based on time. If wealth comes from value, why do we still trade time for money? Because we're conditioned to believe effort matters more than outcome. But rich people know money follows results, not hours. Consider the story of Byju Raveendran, the visionary behind Byju's. Born in a small town in Kerala, he started out as an engineer earning a steady paycheck. But soon, he realized that real impact and real income didn't have to depend on fixed working hours. He began teaching students for free, not tracking time, but tracking transformation. His sessions led to significantly better exam results, and that success became his true currency. Byju understood early that people don't pay for time, they pay for outcomes. So instead of sticking to a salaried job, he created a business that thrived on measurable improvements in learning. The launch of the Byju's app wasn't just a tech move, it was a shift from one-to-one teaching to result-driven, scalable education for millions. His income multiplied, not by working more hours, but by creating more value. Byju's journey proves one thing: when you focus on results over time, you stop earning like an employee and start building like a millionaire. Lesson: stop clocking hours, start delivering impact. Wealth file number 12. Rich people think both, poor people think either or. Why do we feel we must choose between money and passion? Because we've been told we can't have it all. But wealthy thinkers believe in abundance, not trade-offs. Think about Chetan Bhagat, a man who refused to choose between logic and creativity, job security and passion. While building a high-profile career in investment banking, he didn't silence his love for storytelling. Instead of thinking, should I be practical or follow my dream, he chose both. He spent his days in finance and his nights crafting novels, blending structure with imagination. The result? Best-selling books that entertained millions and opened up new conversations in Indian society. His writing success didn't replace his professional background, it expanded it. Chetan didn't limit himself to one identity. He built a life where both ambition and artistry coexisted. That mindset of embracing both rather than picking one is what truly set him apart. Because wealth, as his journey shows, often comes not from sacrificing one path, but from walking two with purpose. Lesson: choose abundance. Make room for both purpose and profit. Before we go to the next wealth file, just think, is there any area in your life where you're choosing one thing and leaving the other? What if you could choose both instead? Wealth file number 13. Rich people focus on their net worth. Poor people focus on their working income. Why do most people obsess over salaries and ignore assets? Because income is visible, but net worth is what truly builds freedom. Wealth isn't about what you earn monthly, it's what you own long-term. Think of Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, often called India's Warren Buffett. He didn't chase a fat monthly salary or look for promotions, he looked for potential. From the very beginning, his eyes were on building assets, not just earning income. He studied businesses deeply, invested with conviction, and allowed time to multiply his wealth. While many measured success in paychecks, he measured it in ownership and equity. Over the years, his smart investments turned into stakes worth hundreds of crores, without clocking in daily hours or chasing raises. Jhunjhunwala's story is a reminder that real financial power isn't in how much you earn each month, but in how much you own, control, and grow over time. That's what separates income earners from true wealth creators. Lesson: look beyond your paycheck, build what truly lasts. Wealth file number 14. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. If earning is hard, why do people avoid managing it? Because managing money requires discipline, and most people weren't taught how. But without management, wealth slips away silently. Look at the story of Sandeep Bakhshi, the steady hand behind ICICI Bank's transformation. When he took over as CEO, the focus wasn't on flashy growth or short-term profits. He doubled down on cleaning up bad loans, tightening risk systems, and ensuring every rupee was put to work smartly. While other institutions stumbled chasing rapid expansion, ICICI grew with discipline and clarity. Bakhshi understood that making money is only half the game. The other half is managing it wisely. Under his leadership, the bank became not just bigger, but stronger. His journey shows that real wealth, whether in a bank or a household, isn't built by earning more, but by managing better. It's not about how much flows in, it's about how well you handle what's already there. Lesson: master your money, or it will quietly master you. Wealth file number 15. Rich people have their money work hard for them. Poor people work hard for their money. If we're always working for money, when will it work for us? Because people never shift from earning to investing. True wealth begins when your money starts hustling for you. Think about Ronnie Screwvala, the visionary behind UTV and co-founder of Upgrad. He didn't spend his life trading hours for income. Instead, he focused on building things that earned even when he wasn't around. From television to digital learning, he created platforms powered by systems, content, and technology, not just personal effort. Rather than depending solely on his own time and energy, he reinvested in businesses that could grow on their own. The result? His money and his ideas kept working around the clock, long after he had moved on to the next venture. Ronnie's journey shows that true wealth begins when you stop working just for money and start making money work for you. That's the difference between building a paycheck and building a legacy. Lesson: let your money hustle while you sleep. Again, before we go to the next wealth file, just think, what's one thing you can start today, a skill, a product, or an investment that can earn money for you in the future? Wealth file number 16. Rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. If fear is natural, why do some move through it while others freeze? Because successful people act despite fear. Courage is action, not absence of fear. Think of Vineeta Singh, the bold mind behind Sugar Cosmetics. At a time when international beauty brands ruled the shelves, she dared to believe an Indian brand could compete and win. She walked away from high-paying job offers and stepped into a market full of uncertainty, skepticism, and stiff competition. Fear was everywhere, fear of failure, rejection, and financial loss. But she didn't wait for fear to disappear. She acted anyway. She launched, adapted, and kept moving forward, even when the odds were stacked against her. Today, Sugar is a name millions trust, and it all started because Vineeta chose courage over comfort. Her journey proves a powerful truth. Success doesn't come to the fearless. It comes to those who move forward despite the fear. Lesson: feel the fear and take action anyway. Wealth file number 17. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. If growth comes from learning, why do people stop? Because they mistake knowledge for mastery. But real success requires lifelong curiosity. Consider the journey of Nandan Nilekani, co-founder of Infosys and a true architect of India's digital future. After helping build Infosys into a global tech powerhouse, he had every reason to rest on his achievements. But instead of staying in his comfort zone, he chose to start over, in public service. Leading the Aadhaar project meant stepping into a world far removed from corporate strategy, policy, governance, data security, and national-scale infrastructure. He didn't pretend to know it all. He asked, listened, studied, and adapted fast. What made him successful wasn't just past experience, but his willingness to keep evolving. Nilekani's impact came not from what he already knew, but from his deep commitment to keep learning. His story proves that the path to lasting success is paved not with certainty, but with curiosity and growth. Lesson: stay humble, stay curious, because growth never ends. That wraps up all 17 wealth files from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. Want more? Read this with 40 life-changing book summaries at www.readwithjoy.in or email us for a physical copy. We saw how mindset shaped the journeys of Damani, Byju, Vineeta, Nilekani, and more. Their stories prove one thing: mindset is everything. So how will you start thinking differently today? Tell us in the comments. If this video helped, like, share, and subscribe for more book insights and real-life success stories.